Hey everybody, Bill Prince here, and welcome to This Week in Corporate Policy and Ethics. This week we're going to be continuing our discussion of issues related to technology as an impacting force on the business environment. Last week we spent some time sort of talking about what technology was and some of the consequences of it. This week we're going to be looking at issues related to government regulating technology, which obviously if you've paid any attention to the news these days, seeing what they're trying to do with Facebook and Google and so forth has been problematic to say the least. We're going to spend some time talking about our privacy rights because needless to say, as we've moved so much of our transactional business from brick and mortar to online activities, much more of our personal data is certainly at risk out there in the world of cyberland. So we're going to be spending quite a bit of time talking about those issues. So again, I think we should have some pretty interesting conversations. And as related to our discussion, let me scooch down there quickly. There we go. This week we are going to spend some time talking about hacking. And again, these folks that are for a number of different reasons are trying to get... I'm sorry about that. We're having some dog issues. We're going to be talking about hacking and those folks who are continually trying to get into our information for financial or other reasons. Those that are trying to breach electric grids, power grids, water systems, all the nefarious things that can be done through the hacking mode. We're going to be talking about that. In particular, we're going to be looking about the response of business and the government and what that should be and how they are doing in that regard. Make sure that you do your chapter assignments under McGraw-Hill Connect. And then our discussion question this week is going to be on the case involving autonomous cars, this idea of cars sort of doing the driving for us. And we've seen just sort of anecdotally, as these things have become more prevalent, we've seen issues arise. So we're going to be talking a little bit about those this week. So all in all, I think it should be a pretty good week. We are, believe it or not, 11 weeks into the class. Again, make sure that you're getting your work in on time. And again, it's been very good so far. I've enjoyed the discussions. Speaking of the discussions, again, we're going to kind of pull back on those just a little bit and just have you do your initial response and then one good solid reply to it. So any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to contact me, and we'll visit with you again next week.